Indonesia are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jordan Henderson, Adams, Jordan Henderson, Mbappe, that'll be a throw. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. João Neves, and this is Ronaldo, and the shot! Goal! Milan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 17 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Mbappe, back when it goes. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's under a lot of pressure there. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Robertson. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Hazard.
That's going in strongly.
Camavinga wriggles his way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte, not the most convincing of passes. And it's Robertson. And it's Hazard. To Hazard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tevez, and the shot! And it's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Adam, that could spell trouble. Here's Kane. It's Kane!
There will be 1 minute added time.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Please
The manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Indonesia get the ball rolling in the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they
That's
can.
beautifully weighted. Kubasi. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read. It's run loose here. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi has created one goal already. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Conte. And this is Hazard. This might spell danger. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Conte. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Xabi Alonso.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
7, Cristiano
Milan now
Ronaldo.
on the verge of
Number
victory,
17,
save for a
John
few
Neves.
potentially hectic final
Number
moments.
10,
Well, I can
Mbappe.
wholeheartedly say,
Number
Peter,
9,
they deserve this.
Hazard.
But has the
Coming on the
opposition
field,
enough spirit left in
number
them now to
2,
maybe find a way
Ruben
back?
Neves. Number
Passing is
99,
crisp and sharp. And that's it. Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter,
Security
this
staff
was
for each
probably
block.
more
Please
slugfest
report
than
to the
a
staff room
game of
immediately.
football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went.